is my coffee.
Yeah, you look like
Ooh, wait. So give us coffee intro. Morning
Coffee
show.
vibes.
Morning show.
Morning Jazz NPR.
Yeah, we all have it. Mine's like
Alright.
super fucking hot.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, and welcome to the Looters Podcast.
Nice.
Good morning.
We all have coffee today, so we're going
Well, it's
coffee
evening
vibes.
for us. Afternoon.
Thank you
Afternoon.
in the jazz.
We are
that
an
jazz?
actual play, tabletop, sci-fi, RPG, using the Stars Without Number system and set in a universe of Matt's own design. I'm Andrew, and I play the character Ardi!
Whoa. That was a switcheroo.
I didn't know if I wanted to go Andrew or Ardi, so then I just went.
I'm Deanna, and I play El Capitan.
Yeah, you do.
I'm Ian, and I play Levi.
And I'm Melinda, and I play Theo.
And I'm Mathew, and I play everyone else.
Every question mark?
That was smooth, baby. Like a coffee.
All right, so I have a question today from a listener.
Ooh, we
I
love them listener
it.
questions.
I
This
know.
is from Temporal Wolf.
Ooh,
My guy,
wow.
Temporal
boy.
Wolf.
Hey,
What a
OG.
name.
Hey, OG.
I know him personally. He's had it since he was like a 13-year-old.
That's
He was
awesome.
like granted this
He
name.
was granted it. Yeah, he had to earn it. He had
By the
to.
temporal
Wow.
wolf gods.
He had to go live in the forest for a while and become one with the wolves.
At
Became a
13,
ghost
you
wolf.
Of
did
time,
this.
you know.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm excited about this question. What's the question?
So let me set it up by saying this. We play in the back room of my apartment right off of Hollywood. And we got a bunch of soundproof stuff over here. It's cozy. We're leveling up and it's going to be even cozier soon. With that in mind.
Drew, don't be so humble. We're in this great studio
It's a great studio. It's
and
got a
this
good
like
view.
skyscraper.
Yeah.
Snacks are provided.
Snacks are provided.
Coffee is
Coffee
provided.
is
Coffee is
provided.
provided.
Dogs
All
are
right.
provided.
So let me restate this then. So we have this sick-ass location to
Yeah.
record in that we all love being. However, if you were to play some tabletop RPG or Stars Without Numbers in your dream location,
I don't know what that means.
What a
Like-
good question.
What are the prime conditions for you to play D&D?
imagine, for example, like you could play at the beach or something like
Why
that.
would I want to play D&D at the beach?
I don't know. That would not be a good answer
That
for
was
you.
going to be my answer.
Oh, no.
All that wind and seagulls.
Well, good. That's why I used the beach, because I knew it was the awful answer that no one should pick.
Oh,
Okay.
right,
That's the
sure.
example
Yeah,
one.
nobody should pick that. Why would someone
Okay,
wanna
so
do
if
that?
I could choose my ideal conditions.
Yeah. Here, I'll give you mine. I already thought of mine.
I love this. Give me an example.
Okay, here's mine. Mine would be cabin in the woods, or like
Sick.
maybe even better, like
Cozy.
a tree fort,
A treehouse.
like an elaborate
An elaborate
tree house
Get the F out of here.
in the middle of the woods, far away
yeah.
from any other people. To
Hell
like
yeah.
go like play, just paper and pen, no electronics.
I literally love that answer. So, okay, great. Now I have to simmer.
That kind of matches up with your other. The
yeah,
dream
I think I
home.
just missed the woods.
Yeah.
I grew up in the Pacific
Yeah.
Northwest, man. I love the
Yeah.
woods.
Yeah.
PNW.
I got mine.
It's the beach.
Okay. It's, the beach. Well, since I was shamed for my beach answer.
That's not your answer.
It was at first, but now I really thought about it. It was my impulse answer because I was just like, at the beach, you get to roll around in the sand. Yay.
Never trust your impulses.
Exactly.
El Capitan sure does.
Okay.
Why aren't you telling us?
Oh, okay. So it's in this like Italian restaurant, and people are serving you food.
Yes,
And there are
bitch.
drinks and appetizers, and you are waited on, and
Yeah, this is ideal for sure. I'm going to just end up combining everybody.
and yeah, that's my answer.
Are you just hungry? Is that...
No, I just want to be waited on.
Keep it coming. And then you like roll.
More popcorn, please.
And then like a specific appetizer is brought out every time you get a crit.
Yes,
An
I
amuse-bouche.
love that.
Yeah, amuse-bouche. Yeah, I'm trying to like come up with one that would enhance the game experience, but I feel like I don't. So I'm going to get really sentimental, guys.
Yeah.
Get really cool.
Mommy issues.
Well, daddy issues on this one.
Oh.
But not issues actually. No, like when I first played D&D, I'd play with my dad in the garage, and I loved like
Ooh, the
Being
man
under like
cave.
one lamp and this like fucking like there's just weird nails and machinery, baseball gear off to the side. There's like bikes. There's like some exercise machine.
Smells
it's
like
a fucking
dirt.
exactly. It's a fucking garage. It's lit poorly, and I don't know. Just being the room's mostly dark, but there's one lamp above you, and you're just in this world, you know, and just everything's kind of periphery. It fades away. But also, I feel like the garage has like a specific smell. Oh, just the dusty smell, the lived in, the worn. Yeah, I like that a lot.
This is shout out to my bosses. Actually, I played just a one shot with them one time, and at one of their parents' backyards, and their backyard was awesome, and like with small edits, but on a whole, like sort of a picnic table in a backyard where there's a fire going, and
Oh
like,
yeah.
Was it at night?
yeah, it like turned
that's
to night, like it
Oh,
was
yeah.
it was dinner and then like sunset, dusk, and then like finished up.
Were there
at the nighttime.
fireflies in the air?
There weren't. It was here in LA.
That'd be one of the
Fireflies.
edits.
Yeah, that'd be one of the edits. Fireflies all around, and I would love one day to have an actual gaming table, like one of those.
Yeah.
Wormwood tables.
What do those
They're
look like?
so cool.
Imagine
build
this that has like an indent into it, so there's a lower level
Kinda
in which
like
you
a
can play things out
Poker
on.
Sand
table?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
You
you
get
can
little like felt trays or something for
Yeah.
your dice and things like that.
yeah, just the gaming experience
And it would
itself.
be 5-sided for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For us, specifically our table.
It'd probably have to be 6-sided if we have a guest.
Okay, way to think ahead, but
How
also
much? How much are we talking?
Are we
Let's buy
charging
one.
them right?
They're like anywhere from
Sponsor us,
like 4
Wormwood.
to 10,000.
4 to 10,000. That's easy.
Jack Black? Question mark.
Easy. Don and Don vibes.
Don and Don babes.
Melinda.
Yeah, I guess I have to answer this now. Bear with me here, okay?
The
Because
beach.
I have an idea. Like, actually. Do you guys ever watch those stupid ass, like, amazing rental shows where they're like, these are the places you can rent in America?
Oh yeah, like off the side of a cliff or something like crazy.
Yeah, like random thing. They're like, these are places on Airbnb. If you're looking for on a budget, you can do this. So there's one that I've seen where it's literally in a cave. The whole it's really nice. I think I would want to do something like that, but then make the campaign that I'm playing part of that.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Oh, so have like real life location to go to as a reference for like the kid.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah. Or
awesome.
like all glass buildings. I would just want to make the architecture a part of playing the game. Yeah.
That's very
That's
cool.
sick.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
very immersive.
You know how I do, baby.
I feel like there's a theme of dark spaces too. Which is
Oh yeah.
Well,
Except for the
because it's
Italian restaurant.
cozy.
It's
Italian
dark.
restaurants
It's,
are pretty
it's
dark.
a
Yeah.
dark
Yeah, they're
spot.
very-
Like
yeah.
one
Yeah.
candle for the whole table.
Yes,
you know?
exactly.
It's also just like, it's easier to imagine things in darkness than lightness, I feel like
it also
less
hides all the
visual.
stains. As someone who works in a dark restaurant, oh, like yeah, you can't see that. Oh, maybe we missed a spot when we wiped the table. Unfortunately, it's like it's not a big deal.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
Ah, well.
sorry.
Well, with that, shall we hop into it?
Oh.
Where were we?
Where were we?
I think we were all
We're all
doing
somewhere.
our own thing.
Theo, you were at Winnick's,
Yeah,
and he
my
had
man.
just locked the door and said, "Tell me your life story." Basically,
Yeah.
brought out some nice whiskey, I believe it was, and after you had a big jam sesh,
Yeah.
freaking
That's
shredded,
right. You know it.
and he remembered who you were. Ardi, you spent the day with your brother equipping the ship out with a bunch of holographic ports and things to try to give Sky a semi-corporeal form, I would say. Not quite corporeal, but physical
Stop
maybe.
saying that.
Corporeal?
Corporeal.
Corporeal.
Word of the day.
Yeah, word of the day. That's the episode title. And you and Calix had finished that up and were hanging out in the cargo bay of the ship. And
Wait, you finished?
for
Yep.
what you could do for what you could do for that.
Like, y'all did that already?
For what, no,
No, I
it's
think he
a-
said that I had one more day of work to do on it for
yeah,
like
yeah,
Winterworld and stuff.
yeah,
so.
for all that, but
But
because it's just a labor.
we worked to
intensive thing.
exhaustion.
Yeah,
Right.
they were just
I mean,
tuckered out. Those
We were
two.
just like
Tuckered out. Oh,
covered in sweat.
was he wearing a white shirt?
The
And-
ship has a new smell to it.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Two musky brothers.
Oh,
Super
no.
musky.
I feel like I've seen that title somewhere.
Oh God. El Capitan, you find yourself in the middle of a race. Rockets having been just fired at you. You're zipping your way through
I'm in
the
first
tunnels
place.
here. Yes, you are. You pulled the ignition at just the right time, like you do in Mario Kart, where you get a little
Like
boost.
I do in
little
Mario
boost.
Kart.
Yep,
Yep,
exactly.
because I'm really good at Mario Kart.
MK.
MK Ultra.
That's it.
MKU. Levi, you just realized that you bet
I bet on the wrong car, Gladys.
a shocking amount of money out the wrong
so
car.
fucking funny. We were all like, "What are you doing?"
What
Yeah.
am I doing?
Yeah, what are you?
How did I get here?
I bet you're wondering how I got here.
Record scratch. Freeze
That
frame.
is so Levi. That is so.
Very Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah.
And so, with just flipping order of how we did things last time, Levi, we're going to start with you.
Oh, fuck me. God damn it. I wanted to let it marinate.
We pick up with you having just shouted fairly loudly at Gladys that you,
bet on the wrong car.
and she has just shushed you to shut up as you realize that certain people looked around and heard your outburst.
Well, shit, Gladys. I mean, you're telling me it's a rigged game?
Of course, it's a rigged game. What do you think this is?
Why the fuck would you take me to a place where it's a rigged game? That's ruining the experience, the potential of loss you could have. You know, like the
potential
thrill.
of winning.
Well, of course I want to win, but fuck. Okay. So, what are they going to do to that car? What are they going to do to that driver?
They're gonna probably blow it up.
Blow it up? Well, won't they be able to see that on like the TV screen and shit?
Yeah, but like
Nobody cares?
no, that's part of the racing. What do you mean?
What the fuck kind of race is this, Gladys?
Yeah, well, you can kind of like break down the car, right? Like the car can stop going, but if like the car's off to the side and then maybe someone's feeling a little dirty for the day, boom, done.
They just fucking kill people?
I mean, down here in these things, yeah, they can, yeah. What did you expect that like this in this den of thieves that it was
I
going
thought
to
it was
be
just
honor?
cool racing and shit. Oh, fuck. Well,
You sweet boy, but
Gladys, I have 50,000 fucking credits on the line here.
yeah,
I bet 50,000 fucking credits.
which puts an even bigger target on this driver's back.
How much longer is the race going to go on?
She looks for a second. It looks like they have about 2 more laps to go.
2 more laps to go. Okay. Can I get on call with the driver? Is that possible?
No, not from here.
Then from where?
I mean, if you can somehow get into the terminal back here, or you can somehow just pass through all the mainframe and all the firewall stuff. Maybe if they even happen to have a radio on the ship, which they might not.
Show me where the terminal is.
And she points to behind the bulletproof glass wall where the robot is.
Son of a bitch. Oh, fuck. Okay. Fuck, I'm having ideas.
Okay, we're going to cut right to El Capitan. El Capitan, after a few rounds of piloting through the first lap here, you kind of smoked it. I mean, even though this isn't a ship you've ridden before, you're a natural and you're trained and you know what you're doing. And perhaps to your surprise, I don't know if it would be necessarily, those rockets did sort of erupt behind you and blow up different parts of the tunnel here. After you've dodged a few of them, you have a rocket hot on your tail here. So we're going to have to do a pilot check just to see what your action is able to be against it.
Okay, we're like in it already.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
baby.
I'm
2
such a good
6s and a
pilot.
5.
Crit success right there. You dodge it, but like, what do you want to do? You can do some crazy shit.
Hey, look, Mom, no hands.
Okay.
Look, my no hands.
I see the rocket in my rear view mirror.
Sure.
God, the way I don't know spaceship is really funny.
And the cameras of your ship.
In the
that have to
cameras
give
of
you
my
a heads
ship.
up
Yes,
display.
thank
Yeah.
you.
You also don't know modern cars, with backup cams.
No, because I have a 2010 car, okay? I'm going to describe with my hands because I don't know what I'm doing. So I turn...
I'll narrate it. I got you.
I turn the ship
Like a
upside
half
down,
pipe.
basic, like a little half moon movement to avoid the missile that is, I'm assuming, going just straight. I don't think these missiles are smart enough to be the kind that
Like heat seeking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just the
Stupid.
it's
These
just the
missiles
red
are
shell,
stupid.
not the blue shell.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just yes, it's not the black shell that busts everyone through.
That's the bullet.
That's the bullet.
It's not the bullet.
It'd be more like a green shell because like the
Oh yeah, the green
It's
shell.
the green
Yeah,
shell.
yeah, yeah.
Not, the non-targeting.
Red shell
just-
is a little targeted. Blue shell
Yeah.
always hits the first
Yeah.
person.
Oh man, Nintendo, don't come for us. Thank you.
With
They're
that
not known
being
for
said-
coming for people. No.
So I think this is what happens. You do exactly as you said. You rip the wheel quickly to the right and then back to the left, and you start skirting up the wall of this tunnel. And
On Rainbow Road.
on Rainbow Road, you find yourself feeling your hair sort of pull off away from your head a little bit as you're upside down and you're kind of pulling out of your chair, even though you're held in by your harness.
Right, I am wearing a harness.
This missile that was hot on your tail there stays sort of away from you as it stays in the middle of the tunnel here. But as you're cutting up across the wall here, you hit some rocks and jostle them loose. And this cascade of rocks hits this missile, starts spinning it into the air until it turns off and crashes into the wall off to the side and totally out of any damage for you. But you look back and see that as this wall explodes from the missile, the car that was behind you directly that was shooting these rockets at you gets hammered by all of these rocks and veers rapidly to the left and then crashes hard into the wall, and you see you've dispatched this one behind you.
What the fuck is this race?
Levi, as you're thinking what the fuck to do, you watch as this pilot, who's clearly just leagues and leagues above the rest of the people here, does this incredible move.
Oh shit! Gladys, looks like our guy has a chance.
That was super impressive. I don't know who this is.
What did they write a name down or anything, or is it like?
No, it's unregistered. The pilot didn't put a name in. There was a last minute change.
Oh, a last minute change?
That's
Oh.
what I'm seeing.
Here's what we should do. Gladys, can you leverage a connection? Anybody here, throw me in the race. They'll get me behind the glass bubble, and then I can use the terminal from there, and I can fuck with the other cars, so that our car can, be the top guy.
Do you want to? The race is already going on. You'll have to wait till the next round.
Well, can't you get me back there like immediately? Like if you say I'm a racer, I have to go back there. I have to prep my car. I have to get in my uniform.
Why would they believe that you're a racer? You're acting like a crazy person right now.
Glad. I really think we should do this, Gladys. I really think. Please, can you,
Is this just about money? Are you trying to just salvage just your bet?
No. Yeah.
I get it's a lot of credits, but you're trying to risk your life for all of this? You don't even know this person. It was probably already rigged from the start. It's not your fault.
But it's cheating, and they can't do that. Glad, like they're taking advantage of the situation. And,
Levi. Cheating that's just part of the game. That's part of every game. I mean, that's what they always say, right? If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Fuck. Can I get a glass of water?
You can go to the bar and order something.
Okay. I just need to go sit down for a second, I think.
Oh, here. Come here. And she takes your arm and starts
hold
walking
you.
you over towards the bar, sort of with a bunch of chairs in front of the screens, and sits you down. You are you okay?
Yeah, no,
You look a little pale.
no, I'm fine. Let's just watch the race.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah, no, I'm great. I'm fine.
And with that, we'll go ahead and cut to you, Ardi. From what I recall, if I recall correctly, you and Calix had finished for the day, and I think you were heading out.
I don't think we were heading. I would like. That's great. That's perfect. I
Perfect.
like
You were heading out. Towards where would you like to go?
due to this new information that I just got about Jandis, I would be
Janice,
looking
yeah.
for Janice.
Jandis.
Jandis.
Jaundice.
Jaundice.
Janice, yeah.
Janice, I'd be looking for Levi. So I would hit Levi up on the compad and be like, "Where you at?"
Levi, you get a text from Ardi. Where are you at?
Oh fuck. Just I don't really know.
Okay, Ardi, you get a text back. I don't really know.
Huh.
What'd he say?
That he doesn't know. He was acting a little peculiar today.
Oh, about the chips and stuff?
No, just like it seemed like maybe he wanted to come with me, but he didn't want to come with me, and
Oh.
I don't know. It was confusing, but I don't know. I was gonna go find him so we could talk to him about Janice, but
Why don't you just text him that?
okay. I will text you. Trying to talk to you about Janice.
You received that text, Levi?
Oh, fuck. Why do you want to talk about Janice?
I feel like this is more than a text conversation.
Gladys, I'm gonna. Is there like a smoking patio or somewhere I could step out really quick?
I mean,
really
you can just smoke here, or just you can go back out on.
No, I need to take a phone call.
Just go outside. Just go outside if you need to. I mean,
okay.
do you mean to come with you?
No. I'm okay. Just point me in the direction.
Hold on.
Well, Matt's rolling.
Fuck.
He just
Double
rolled a
sixes.
crit.
Oh,
Double sixes.
so many crits today.
This could be good, could be
All
bad.
right.
We don't know what the roll.
Yeah.
All right. So Gladys has been around for a while, and as she's looking at you, she rolled a double sixes on a notice check, and like realizes there's like something clearly off with how you're functioning. So go for a mental saving throw.
What's my mental? 10. Ooh, 50-50.
Oh.
Swing, bada,
That's
bada.
Is
Is that a 6?
Nine.
I think it's a 9.
It's a 9. With that failed mental saving throw, I know that you're kind of being lucid, but your ability to communicate is clearly falling apart, and you're like talking to yourself out loud as you're texting this to Ardi. And she realizes you need help. Levi, let's just go back. This was clearly a mistake.
What I need to see how my bet does. I need to,
No, it doesn't.
It's 50,000 credits, Gladys. I need to see how my bet does.
You'll find out later. You sitting here and watching this is not good for you. I need to.
I know. I want to go outside. I need to talk to my friend on the phone.
I don't know what happened, but this clearly was not okay for you.
I'm just having a weird day, Gladys. This isn't
just a weird day. You're traumatized from something, clearly.
Traumatized.
I've been around.
I can handle my shit, Gladys.
You clearly can't.
I'm just having a bad day. It's just
Let's
one
just
bad
get
day.
you
I'll
home
be
and
fine tomorrow. I'll be okay.
All right, let's go outside and we can take your call from your friends.
Okay.
Just and the two of you head outside to give Ardi a call.
Gladys is giving wise words of wisdom over there.
They're just coming out, baby.
coming out. Like, who knew Gladys? Like, no, she
Gladys
definitely gave mom vibes for sure. Like,
Don't say that.
All right, so El Capitan, you just did this sick move where you got rid of this rocket that was going to crash into your ship and cause a lot of damage. You're still in the lead, and you can look at your little heads-up display of the map that shows how far ahead you are. You're like pretty free and clear here. So
I'm free and clear from what?
From
people?
any attacks from
Okay.
behind you. So like
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the fuck was that? I'm more aware of my surroundings now. So I want to do a notice check to see if I notice any other places that like traps might come out of. Because I'm like, this place is rigged. This must be trapped.
I love that. So let's go for a notice check plus wisdom.
7.
Any additional traps you do not notice, if there are any.
You have a reroll.
Yes, I do have a reroll.
She rolled a 4 and a 3, though. It's not a bad
It's not a bad roll.
roll.
7. Okay.
Kind of down the middle. That's a little.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reroll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reroll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Reroll.
reroll
Okay.
because I really want to notice, and because Levi's not helping me
We're
right
second
now.
crit of the day.
But you don't know that.
Oh,
7 again!
7 again!
All right.
Meant to
It
be.
was meant to be.
Yeah, dice don't
It's my
lie.
lucky number. It's my lucky number. It's fine.
Yeah, you don't see any other potentially rigged things that
Okay.
are against you. And I think you zip through this section of the race here unbothered.
Sick.
Yeah. All right, we will cut to Theo.
Theodora.
Yeah, that's true.
We left off with Winnick closing the door and closing the shop and saying to you, "Tell me everything."
You want me to take it away?
Take it away.
Okay. So I'm not going through the whole thing, but we're going to catch the ending of it, right?
Yeah. I like that.
So after that, it was fine, really, for a while to be alone. The only thing that really sucked was that I had one beautiful acoustic guitar, and I made a really bad mistake to sell it, but I needed to. And then I was, just like drifting for a long while. And then, I got caught up with some, not even bad people, but just like some sticky situations. And then
Right.
I, was around when there was a fire, and then they thought that I did it. And I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't do anything wrong, but I didn't say that I didn't, because being in prison seemed better than being on the streets. And then I was there. And then I met my friends. And we were attacked, but we got out of, you know what, that's all kind of confusing. But now we're here. And now we are here. A bunch of other stuff happens, but yeah. And now we're here.
Now we're here.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's a crazy story. I had no idea that happened.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I mean, a lot happened, and nobody knows about it, but that's fine. I guess it's kind of the way that I want it, for nobody to know.
You don't want to tell your friends?
What's it going to do? What's the point?
I guess that's fair. You can start over from wherever you want, but...
It's not going to change anything.
That's true, but sharing with your friends is a way to help carry the load, the burden of it.
They don't need to carry it.
No, they don't need to, but that's what friends are for.
Okay, well, I never really had friends before, so I don't know what I'm doing with Nick, but thanks.
I mean, if you have friends, you treat them like how you would want them to treat you.
Okay.
You're there for them when they're down, and you pick them up on your shoulders when they're doing great. That's friendship.
Why do I feel like you're giving me a lesson right now?
I'm not trying to give you a lesson. I'm just offering. If you don't want advice, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I should have said.
I haven't really had a lot of this, like, kind of guidance in my life, so I don't really know how to handle it. But I do appreciate it, and also you for listening.
Of course. You want another drink?
No, please no. Should we talk about my arm?
Right. Yes. Well, like I said, I can get to work on this in the next few days, and then your friend can install it for you.
Right. All right. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing with my life.
Well, I guess you could say that no one really knows what they're doing with their life, but the way I see it is life is up to you about what you want to make of it. None of it really matters at the end of the day, but peace of mind has always seemed to me to be the goal, and if you can choose a bunch of actions every day and have peace of mind at the end of the night, then I think you won. And it was a good show. But then you have to do it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Is there something specific that you're referring to?
Huh?
Like, just generally you don't know what you're doing with your life? Or, I mean, like, you've been blessed with an incredible talent.
Yeah. And I'm doing nothing with it.
So then do something with it.
I just have been scared for so long that I don't want to be anymore.
Well, you've got a new guitar, and you'll have this arm that will allow you to play, and then at that point you don't really have much of an excuse. If you want a kick in the pants, you can't have that good of a talent and not use it. It's
Thanks,
just...
Winnick. I needed that, I guess. Do you have any acoustics?
I have some.
Can I look at them?
Sure, come this way. And he guides you to the back room. And you see two guitars in this back room that are acoustic. You see one that's on the table that's been somewhat deconstructed, and he's actually putting back together. It's this beautiful, like, walnut brown color from the wood that you can see. And there's obviously no strings on it at the moment, but he's replacing the What is it called? What's the part called at the top of a guitar that you twist?
The
Knobs?
tuning
Tuning knobs?
Yeah.
Yeah, tuning knobs.
I don't know.
Replacing those with this very lustrous white pearl material. And it's very, very pretty.
Oof.
You see on the wall, and he takes it down, and he grabs it, and he says, "This is my personal guitar, but you're welcome to look at it."
Sick. And then I look at it.
Yeah, and, for sure. This is just like a very classic shaped acoustic guitar. But as you look closer at it, you see that this was probably every single piece of wood was like hand crafted together and shaped together. The best way I can describe it is that if you've ever felt the outside of the guitar and it feels very smooth, it feels like you're just gliding across ice. And the strings, which I think this is something you've maybe rarely, if ever, seen, is made with, correct me if I'm wrong on this, guitar strings were made with catgut, is that right? Or...
I don't know about this. Also, tuning pegs is what you were looking
tuning
for
pegs,
earlier.
thank you. Tuning pegs. What was the natural ingredient that guitar strings used to be made
I
out
don't
of?
know, man. I'm not a guitar historian.
I assumed it was catgut.
No, that
Let
makes
me
sense
look
to
that
me. I
up.
believe it. Nylon, they make guitars with nylon strings too.
Yes,
What
I know
did
that they do
guitar
now.
strings used to be made out of? It's my new AI friend.
Historically, guitar strings were primarily made from animal intestine, commonly referred to as catgut.
Nailed it.
Wow.
All right, nailed that.
Damn.
Okay, great. I was on that. I was like,
nailed that.
I was like, this is a very rare thing that you see. Most all guitar strings at this point are made with some sort of metal wire or nylon, and especially in the electric guitar world that you resided in for so long, this is perhaps the only guitar you've ever seen that was made with some sort of organic material.
This is not a vegan guitar.
It's not a vegan guitar.
Fortunately, no.
He's like, the original always played better to my ear.
Can I play it a little bit?
Of course, go ahead.
Okay, and then I just whip out a little ditty. I love a little ditty.
Oh, did he?
Awesome. Let's go for a performance check.
Okay.
Or perform check.
Plus animal handling.
Plus animal handling, yeah.
Okay, wait. What is it? It's perform plus what?
Perform plus dex. Yeah, I'm going to give you even +1 for that. It was such a lovely little moment. Nice.
11.
So what kind of ditty do you whip out? It sounds... You play this very harmonious, like, sweet, almost lullaby ditty here, which is very unlike what you had played before. It's like very graceful and soothing, and not perhaps like the thrash metal that you had played before.
Yes.
Yeah. So you finish up playing.
Yeah. And then I think I just want to look at it. Like, I just want to, touch it. I just want to admire the beauty.
You admire
Yeah,
it.
and I just
You
look at it
stroke
some
it.
more.
You
Okay.
Oh my
stare
god.
deep into its eyes.
I'm looking at the
Pearlescent tuning pegs.
All right. The moment's passed. I handed it back to Winnick and I said, that's a lovely piece you have there. Thank you for... I really appreciated that. It reminded me of the one that I had. Not nearly as nice, but it was nice to play.
Of course, I'm glad you enjoyed.
Thank you for listening to me.
Of course, thank you for the wonderful story.
Can I come back? Are you going to be here?
I intend on being here for many more days.
Also about this for days.
It's a figure of speech. I'm old. What do you expect?
Come on, don't joke like that.
Okay.
Okay. Come on. Does everybody go for the race that's happening?
Usually.
It's a big event here.
Usually, yes.
Yeah. So I'll see you then, maybe?
Perhaps I might make an appearance.
I'm sensing like I don't want to leave, but I feel like I don't have anything else to say, so I'm just going to be like, okay, well, I appreciate this.
I'm glad.
I'll get out of your hair now, but I'll probably be back.
Of course, anytime. You're more than welcome.
And then I guess I leave.
Yeah, you exit out of Winnick's shop, and you find yourself in this quieter portion of Hera, and what do you want to do?
I want to walk. I want to go get, I don't know what it would be called, but I want to get an iPod.
Okay. I mean, you could, like, you
on
want...
my compad. Can I just
Yeah,
download
you can just
music?
have music, yeah.
Okay, well then do I own headphones then? Let's get
I
real
guess- I guess
particular.
not. I
Okay, so
guess
then
you
let
can
me
go-
go buy headphones. I'll go back into Winix. Can I just grab some headphones, please?
I don't have like headphones.
You don't. Where can I buy headphones?
There's a like electric shop just a few levels down.
Okay, then. Okay, thank you. And then I'd leave again. I go to the electric shop.
You get the headphones. You have nice headphones.
Thanks. Okay, now how
Let's
much
say
does
you-
that
let's
put,
say you
does that put
let's
me
say
under?
you
50,000
let's say
credits.
you spent- let's say you spend 1,000 credits on really good headphones.
Just wanted to listen to music, but okay, I bought the fanciest fucking headphones.
Okay. What headphones do you want?
No, whatever. It's an investment in myself. You said 11,000.
1,000.
1,000.
Not 11.
Great. I was like, what? Okay, I need to find everything.
It's a great way to keep track of your money.
Listen.
I'm totally certain you're going to look back at that and know exactly what's going on.
It's in the bottom of her notebook in the corner.
Scribbles covering it. Yeah.
Fine, let me find the actual page.
Well, no, it's funny because I don't know where mine is either. I know I've spent money. I'm like,
If we don't know,
There it
Matthew
is.
won't ask us.
I have it all there and it's not added. It's just.
Just put it under assets.
We just have a
Oh,
shit
yeah,
ton of
of
money,
course, yeah.
okay?
Okay.
Drew's got his sorted, Ardi.
Here's what I'm wondering. I know we've got the planet is whack. There's like cones and shit that go cones. No, are there not?
What do you
cones?
say?
No, here are. Yeah,
like
yeah.
traffic
Yeah,
cones
oh,
and shit.
No. It's talking about how
I'm-
the planet's made.
I'm
I got
trying
you,
to
I got you.
visualize
Yes,
the landscape, right?
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I
for
just
sure.
got these bitchin' ass headphones and I'm gonna listen to a bunch of music. But I want to know like what I'm looking at. Like, is there water here?
Oh, you want to go find like a nice spot to go listen to some music to, perhaps?
That's what I'm vibing. But if that's not available
No.
for me, I
We
wanna
got
know-
that. We
okay,
got
okay.
that. We got that. So you see a sign that was kind of a little bit unusual for you to see, which is observatory. And so
There it is.
So you head down the side street there that says observatory, and you start heading up, and you find there's a specific elevator just for this, and it takes you up an extra level. As the elevator doors open, you find yourself in the small room, which you then push through, and you find that for the first time, you are not seeing artificial light. You find yourself in this almost alien-looking garden. Like, it's very fabricated and manipulated. And there's a bunch of plants you perhaps have never seen before. There's a whole big room that allows you to look up at the stars. You can see the blue light glow of the sun of this system. And you find there's a bunch of benches, and this is this really wondrous part. And you can go and you, I think, settle yourself down in the sort of nook behind a couple of trees that have sort of gnarled branches that all have a bunch of crazy leaves growing off of them. And you have a little vantage point where you can look up at the observatory window out into the stars and space. And you can see a lot of the ships starting to fly in and things like that, little dots of light in the dark night sky there. And you toss your headphones on and get ready to listen to some tunes.
Yeah, this is perfect. This is actually perfect. Yeah. I want to sit there and listen to music. I want to listen to my old music.
Hell yeah.
This is like the first time I have since obviously without it being played in the ship. So I'm looking and processing and I'm listening, and then something happens. A shift. I don't know. And I feel like I get so inspired. And there was something I was writing on the ship, and I finished that, and I write probably like 5 more songs.
I love it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's awesome.
Yeah, probably. And I think I'm there probably, I don't know, what time is it right now?
Relative to how you would feel, I think this is a little bit later in the evening. This is like 9 o'clock.
I want to say that like it does not take me long to whip all these songs out, but that I'm there for like a really long time. Yeah. And then that's what's happening.
Yeah, I think you're scribbling away and writing down a bunch of songs as you're jamming out to your music under the starlight here. And we'll cut to the buzzing phone call between Ardi and
It's buzzing.
Levi. Ardi, you look at your compad as you see Levi calling you.
What was the last time we texted each other?
Why do you want to know about Janice?
Ah, right.
Yeah, and then you said, this
we should
isn't
more. Yeah. All right. Hello.
Wait, hold on. You're holding the phone like this is really funny. It is like this is like
it.
old style versus like people do this now, which
now?
is like just the hand to the ear.
Artie's old style. You know, he does the hang 10.
Hang 10 old style.
You should actually use a real phone though, because then you're not really doing the doing.
That's true. You know, should I actually call you too?
Facts.
Yeah, you should actually call me too. I'm actually gonna step outside. We can.
That's
record
good. That's
this
good.
later.
Yeah, we'll record it over the phone.
Yeah.
All right.
Terrible.
Hey, Levi.
Hey, Ardi.
Are you okay? You said you weren't sure where you were. Everything good?
No, I'm fine.
Oh, good.
Janice though.
Yeah, I thought maybe we could sit down and have a drink and we'll discuss it. Are you busy right now or later tonight?
No, I can do it right now.
Okay. Where do you want to meet?
No, we can just do it right now. You know, like can we just talk over the phone?
Phone? I mean, I guess so. It just feels we're kind of done at the ship here. I was gonna maybe wander back into the city.
I just want to know why you want to know about Janice. Like what?
It's just Dr. Facey was last seen on there, and I was just trying to pick your brain about if you have any idea why.
Who's Dr. Facey?
Dr. Facey was the person I mentioned that was basically our family doctor, the royal physician.
Oh, the one with the helping with the teleporting.
Yeah. I think he definitely had something to do with that.
Oh, okay.
As you shout out teleporting, Gladys goes, "You got to be quiet, Levi. You're shouting."
Levi.
Oh, are there people?
What are you
around?
talking? Yeah, as you look around, you realize like this is a semi-bustling street of a seedier area of town, but there's people walking around, and some people give you a weird look after you just shouted out teleporting.
Are you talking to someone? Is there someone else there?
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about it, Ardi.
Are you okay, Levi?
I'm fine.
Okay,
I'm
good.
doing great.
Levi, is that Ardi on the phone? Is that Ardi on the phone?
Yeah, I'm talking to Ardi.
Where is he? He should come.
Gladys wants to know where you are, Ardi.
We're just about to leave the hangar.
He should come here.
Come here?
Yes, he should come here, and we can all just leave. It'll be fine.
I don't know if this is Ardi's kind of scene, though, Gladys.
What do you mean? If he's traveling with you, right? Like you guys are all.
Yeah, you're right.
kind of
You're
into
right.
this
No,
stuff.
no, you're right. You're totally right. Hey, Ardi,
Yep.
if I text you my location, do you want to come here? Then we can talk more about Janice, and then,
Yeah, I mean that's technically what I was asking you to do in the first place, so that sounds good to me still.
yeah, okay, yeah. I text him my location.
Bring.
All right, I'm gonna head over here. I've been hanging out with Calix a lot today. I think he's pretty. We kind of are on the same page now. I
Alex
think.
gives you a thumbs up.
So I might take him with me.
You want?
He's my brother, Levi.
I'm looking at it top down though. We're gonna have two of the two big people. You know, that's a lot for a place like this. You know,
Calix is pretty good at moving through crowds and stuff. I think if it makes you uncomfortable, we can wait here and you can come
we
meet
can't
us.
leave him with Sky. We can't leave him with Sky. Yeah, no, bring him. That's a smart idea, actually. Yeah, bring him here.
Okay. Great. Well, I'll see you in just a bit then.
Okay, yeah. Cool. See you in a sec.
All right.
Artie, you click off and you start heading towards Levi's location.
Yeah, I turned to Calix really quick though.
Yeah.
Just kind of I think he must be really busy with something. He seems very distracted.
No, he sounded like he was kidnapped or something. I mean, I don't think he was literally kidnapped, but he sounded panicked. Like
But he said not to worry, and I trust him with that sort of stuff. So I think everything's okay.
He didn't sound okay.
Well, but he said not to worry.
Right, but just because he said not to worry doesn't mean that you should necessarily not worry.
Well, I always worry anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
And with that, I think you guys head on down towards Levi's location. El Capitan, we're gonna cut to you. All right, so the final little bit of this lap. Let's go for another pilot check here.
Let's go.
Snaps for the big dog.
I hit one of those mushrooms. Oh. Hold on, though,
Plus
because I
a
have
billion.
2. 8 plus 2
plus
is
dexterity.
10. Plus, so that's 10.
Okay.
So that's 10.
With the 10 here, if you're not being accosted by any of these other ships behind you, you have to beat a 7.
Hey.
That's all you have to beat. Again, at this point,
I'm really
you've-
good.
Well, you
Yes,
built
ma'am.
up you built up a lot of space. So the next round, we're going to actually be dealing with some of this stuff. The thing that you realize is that no matter how well you're doing, this ship is not really designed to be that fast. This ship is designed to be much more of a tank and trying to be able to take damage and sort of survive through to the end. And so you're watching in a little bit of frustration as even though you're piloting very well,
Piece of shit.
there are 2 ships coming up on your tail here. They're moving at a much faster clip than you.
Okay.
So
I'm going to throw a banana at those motherfuckers.
I think if you would like to roll a pilot check to do some sort of attack on them.
Yes, I do.
I think now is a good time for that.
Yes, I do think it's a good time for that. I wanna see if I notice any buttons that are like to release certain.
To like fly something back at
Yeah,
at them?
to fly something back
Yeah,
at
yeah,
them.
yeah. Let's go for a notice check.
All right.
What's this big red button do?
Oh God. 6 plus anything?
Plus wisdom or dexterity.
No.
No. Okay. So I think with the 6, you see that there is a button.
Oh God.
That there's the eject button, which is
Okay.
one thing, but there's another one that would be in most likely a sort of weapons area.
Okay.
But you have no idea what it would do.
Oh man.
Well, you're not going to hit that, right?
So I have an eject button and a where I usually know the weapons
Yeah.
buttons are. Okay.
Yeah.
I do eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Go eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger, and it lands on. Yes, were you going to say something?
If you're doing this, we're fucking rolling for it.
I
if you're
wanna roll
committing,
for
if you're
it.
And
committing,
you
to
understand what the
eeny, meeny,
eject
miny, mo.
button does in vehicles normally, right? Like,
Yeah.
Like it
Yeah.
sends you out of the ship.
It's gonna launch your ass into the
Okay.
air.
You're only already
Wait.
winning, you know?
Wait, no, okay. God damn it, you guys. Why do you not let me be chaotic?
all right, no, go.
No,
If
no.
we're doing that, get a d20. We will do a roll off. If you win, you pick.
Okay.
If I win, I will roll and we'll see what you get.
Okay.
I love this.
Do you want to be this chaotic?
Why not? We can't do this in real life.
12.
Oh, okay.
All right, I need a d4.
What did she get?
A 10.
She had a 10.
So he got a 12.
All right, let's see
Oh, do you want to do a
I'm
Deanna's die?
so
I just need one. I just need one
nervous.
d4. I'll take hers.
If Deanna's die, we'll see if she dies.
Okay, so
Fuck.
odd numbers 1 and 3 is eject. Even numbers 2 and 4 is the weapons button.
Someone's
I'm
about to lose
so
50,000
Here,
credits.
I'll let you roll it. I'll let you roll it. It's your dice. It's your die. Go ahead and roll it.
Oh my god, this is like the flip scene, the coin flip in No Country for Old Men.
Pick it. Heads or tails.
You must pick it. Your whole life has been coming to this moment.
Oh.
Oh, plural.
That's a 1. So, you do eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and you hit the eject button, and you feel a sudden gel encasement go over your body that then sends you flying out of the ship. It's hard to kind of see through this material that's enmeshed you, and you feel as you bounce hard against the ceiling, bounce straight back down to the floor, and you see as you're up in the air, you watch as these 2 ships race by you, and then you feel yourself suctioned out of the racing field here. Your ship gets jostled and knocked to the side, and you're survived, but you're out of the race. As you kind of fall back down, you kind of bounce a little bit, and then you feel all this material start to like melt away from you, and you find yourself in this delousing bay, where you then get sprayed down, and all of this like goop from this weird bubble thing that saved you gets washed off. You get blasted with some fans just to try to, dry you off a little bit, but this is a fairly shameful thing, and they're like, we don't give a fuck. And then you find yourself in the racing ship hallways where you would have to head out of the area.
Well, shit. I just lost a lot of money.
Not as much as some people.
Ah, fuck. Why do I always do that? Whatever. It's just money.
And you head up the elevator, and as you come out. Standing now in the center here is that same goon in the jacket with two big burly dudes by his side, both of them holding these big police club style weapons. What the fuck voice did I do for this guy? What the fuck voice did I do? Does anyone recall?
It was weird because it was like it changed a little bit. It was like you were doing an accent and then you kind of gave up on the accent.
And then you
Was
gave
it
up
like
on
kind
that.
of up here? Kind of like this. It can be this. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Oh, remember the first thing you did was like, so how much for
Yes.
it?
Yes. Of course.
Yeah.
Well, I'd be happy to hear whatever foolish explanation you have.
I don't know, dude. I think he was rigged.
Yes, it was rigged, of course.
Wait, it was rigged?
Of course it was rigged.
No, like someone rigged my seat to do that.
Talk check I get. Perform check, talk check, perform check, talk check.
TED Talk?
I kind of feel like it's
what
a
do I feel
perform.
like?
I feel like it's a perform check. I think it's a perform check.
You're trying to out-talk him. It's
I
talk.
really gotta get.
But
I gotta
you're
get.
really
It's a talk. I'm talking to the guy.
You use talk all the time. You use talk all the time. I think it's a perform check. The reason why is you just did this performance of the ship and ejected yourself out, which this should not normally be able to happen.
Sure.
So I think it's a perform check plus charisma.
Okay.
I'll just tell you now. You have to beat a 12.
Ooh, doggy.
Oh, brother, that's a 7.
Not possible. My racer that was in there. Why would I ever do that?
Sure. Yeah, totally forgot about that.
So, we can do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way. The easy way is whatever amount of credits you have in your compad, you're going to pass it over to me right now, and I'll let you walk out of here without any further injury.
Okay, and what's the hard way?
The hard way is I'll take it from you, and we'll see how nice I decide to be.
Okay, I feel it. Hold on. Sidebar with my. Okay. So you guys know I'm chaotic and I had an impulse, and then now I feel like I have to discuss my impulses with you guys because I'm about to be some crazy shit.
Just do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Don't
Well, here, if you want to, do you want to ruminate on it a little more?
No.
No,
wanna go for it?
this
All
is
right,
my
go for it.
impulse.
Okay, what do you do?
I take out my gun that I have, and I point it at him.
Okay. All right, so you pull a gun out.
Actually, I want to shoot someone. I want to shoot one of his guards in the leg.
Okay, so you try to shoot a guard in the leg.
Yeah.
So he's going to get an opportunity to try to stop this because they're ready. Like, they're prepared for some shit like this to go down. Do chair rolls count?
No, that's not a
It
floor.
depends what the number is.
5. Okay, so he is not quick enough to be able to try to stop and hit your gun out of your hand, but now you need to make a shoot check.
Okay.
So before we go into initiative, which we're about to do, shoot check here, which will be 2d6s plus your shoot plus your dexterity.
This isn't as fun sometimes anymore,
What's not as fun?
being this chaotic.
Oh, sometimes it's fun.
guy.
What is that?
All right, that's
an
an 11
11.
plus, what's your shoot, plus what's your dex?
11 plus 12 plus nothing,
11
so 12.
plus 12.
11 plus
11
what?
plus 1, I'm sorry.
Plus 1.
it's 12,
Oh,
12.
12. Okay, so here's what happens. You whip your gun out as this guard lunges at you, trying to hit you, and you shoot the closest one to you in the leg. And you watch as he goes down screaming. Ardi, I think you have just arrived with Levi. And you see Levi standing outside with Gladys. I think you see that his face is pretty ashen. We'll give you a quick little moment. You and Calix arrive with...
Is there? There's not been a gun that's fired.
Not
off yet.
just this moment. I'll give you like a
This
quick,
is-
brief second here.
Hi, Levi. We're here.
Hey, Ardi, how's it going?
Going good. How are you?
I'm good. You're talking to me like really weirdly right now.
I am.
I feel like you're almost like pity talking to me.
And with that, you hear a laser shot go off from inside the betting arena. You see Gladys hears it too. She ducks and starts to scurry off. You see Calix kind of gets into a ready posture of like, what the fuck are we about to do? Do we need to get the fuck out of here?
I feel like I just turn around and look at it. Not necessarily affected by it, but I really want to see what's going on.
You can't really see into this place. You just hear the of a laser shot.
I pull out my taser. What's happening? Something happening in here?
Huh?
You've been here. What is this place?
Look, there's something going down. We should get the hell out of here before anything bad happens to us.
But what? Yeah, she's right. We should go.
All right. I leave. I don't have any reason to go in there. Like, it's like, I just show up at the front door and told to leave.
But what about my 50,000 credits?
You 50,000 credits?
I bet.
You've got to stop shouting that out.
I own.
With that, we're on pause. El Capitan, we're going to roll initiative here, so I'm going to need you to roll a d8.
Okay.
That's a 2 for El Capitan.
That's a 2 from me.
And then what did Mathew
It was nice
roll?
knowing y'all.
I have
Goodbye.
a couple rolls to make here.
What did you roll, Mathew?
First one was an 8.
An 8. Oh, fuck.
Another 8. Look at that.
Oh my god.
886 for my 3 NPCs. So you take a shot at this first guard who is crumpled on the ground right now. He is screaming out in pain. The other guard now goes and lunges in at you.
Lovely.
I'm getting ready to hit you with his baton.
Oh, well, at least it's a baton, not a gun. What was that?
What is it? I can't see from here.
Fumble.
It's a
Fumble natural one. You literally did this the last time someone tried to shoot you.
The chaos brings luck, baby.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Oh my goodness.
What god is protecting you? Like,
Dude, I'm really good at poker, so I don't know.
That's insane. Damn it. All right, well, El Capitan will not be learning from her mistakes today, apparently. So, this guard steps at you and goes to lunge at you and try to hit your hand or hit the gun and knock this away. But with where his buddy had fallen, he trips over him and swings at you and totally misses and yard sails down onto the floor. Next in the order...
Like fucking like
Is
Disney
the boss.
villains,
Yeah,
like
full on
goons,
Disney
like
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Full on.
Oh,
Let me make a
God.
roll here.
Wait, using my die for what?
Yeah, fuck off.
7. Okay, so this boss, seeing what happens, looks very skittish. Like, he's like, holy fuck. One's already shot, one's on the ground, but they're both not dead. He steals himself, and he then goes to pull out his own pistol here. Not a laser pistol. This is a revolver, a normal 6-shot. He levies it at you and goes to take a shot at
Oh
you.
my god, please, low number.
It's a 12
Oh.
plus 1. What's your armor class?
13.
13. So plus 1, 13. Tie does go to the attacker.
Oh.
But what about your brother's blessing? That gets you a +1, right?
That's, I think, for racing.
The Holy Spirit is within me.
eat some edibles real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's for 3 points of damage. So you feel as this bullet does embed in the wall behind you, and you feel this like kind of burn on the side of your arm as it definitely clipped you, but it was really like barely grazed you. At that point, that gunshot goes off. The two of you then hear this second gunshot go off.
Does El Capitan, do we hear say
Do
anything?
you say anything?
You were so ready with that.
For the first time ever, you hear that sound come out of what you think might be your friend.
Oh shit, El Capitan's in there. I didn't know she went with you.
I didn't go with El Capitan.
We gotta help El Capitan, Calix.
With you saying that and realizing that Calix goes into action here. And you watch as he rushes towards the door and the door flies open. There are two of these big guards on the floor, and there's this guy in this really gross, like white-purple designed suit stepping back with a revolver levied at your friend. And you see that she's standing pretty good, all things considered. The guard on the ground is trying to get up, gets his baton, and sees Calix actually running at him and goes to try to swing at him.
Meanwhile, Theo's just sitting on a park bench.
Yeah.
I actually have questions about this because I'm like, do no alarms go off? Like,
Just wait.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I don't think I'm calm right now.
He fucking gets a 9, swings and misses on Calix.
Yeah,
Calix
these
ducks
guys are
underneath and goes
bozos.
at him. Calix gets a surprise attack, and you watch as he tackles the guard that you already shot, and he takes him to the ground and starts hitting him in the face. And it's your turn.
So are all the guards? So there was 2 guards, and they're both down, and the
Both
only
guards
guy
are down.
is the little guy
Is
that's
the boss?
left.
Yeah, the boss.
So
the
I
bald
put,
guy.
I like put the gun close to his head, try to like grab him,
Okay.
and can I do that?
I think at this point he sees that he's been outnumbered, and he starts to realize.
And then I interact with Ardi and Levi. What are you guys doing here?
And with that, we'll end the session there.
And this has been the Looters Podcast. The Looters are Andrew Galteland as Ardi, Deanna Núval as El Capitan, Ian Overton as Levi, Melinda Macklem as Theo, and Mathew Aberly as the Game Master. Our art is from the always wonderful Jordan. Looters is a production of Digital Negative. I'm your producer, Nikki Galteland, and we record under a SAG-AFTRA collective bargaining agreement. The Looters continue their adventure next Tuesday. Until then, later, Looters.
Hey, remember like 2 sessions ago when Deanna got new dice and then Mathew was a bitch and rolled them for the first time
ones to
before
use
her? I remember that.
A great shame of mine.
That was crazy. I thought you like knew too when you did it at first. I'm like, that was a lawless behavior.
No, I would
Literally,
never.
we were all like,